is everything that we have left to go in the car. Do you think it'll fit?
What? We're moving. Okay, so this looks like a disaster, but the rest of the house never looked better. Let's go for a tour.
This is officially our only all-access pass to seeing our entire house because it's totally empty.
And although one of us is totally fine showing their dirty laundry on YouTube, another one of us isn't so cool with that. You can guess in the comments below who is who.
Come on in, I'm just finishing up a few things. When we first moved in here, everything was much darker. The cabinets were all really dark, like the color of this trim. That was the color of everything. The first thing we did when we moved in was paint. We just painted everything white because neither one of us was great at decorating, and the easiest thing to do seemed to be, if you wanted to brighten something up, just paint it white. We kept the original countertops and we painted the cabinets. The finished look we're left with now is a white upper cabinet and a dark blue lower cabinet.
This was a butcher block that was already here. Put the cabinet together. This butcher block actually comes from an old bowling alley. So we used that butcher block top, built the cabinet. I'm actually pretty proud of it. Let's go to the next room.
Dining room. Here it is. I guess you would call it an eat-in kitchen. So, eat-in kitchen.
This is where the day begins for Kay and I. This was our morning tea and coffee spot. Before the kids get up, when it's still quiet, we sit down here. We have a tea or a coffee. Nowadays it's coffee. And we talk about our day. Because I work from home and a lot of times we're making videos, we'll plan out the video right here. There's a rule that the kids aren't to ask us for anything until we're done with coffee. So we take our time. We have a nice, restful beginning to the day. Beautiful window, watch the birds. This is one of my favorite spots in the whole house.
Plus, these chairs were free on Craigslist, so I'm pretty proud of them. Living room is next.
Our living room, television was up there. That's where every day when the YouTube video is complete, me and the family would preview it, make sure it was kosher. Put some lighting in here. When we moved in, this living room looked completely different. See the walls? These walls were the same color as that trim, brown. All dark brown. And on the floor was a white shag carpet. Yeah, baby. The first thing that we did when we moved in, we had accountant Mike over and Leanna, his wife, and we ripped up the white shag carpet and we painted the walls white. What are you doing? In here is where you'll find our guest space. Be my guest.
Don't mind the lighting in here, it's a little dark. Throughout this entire house, they had no overhead lighting installed, so we put it in the kitchen and the living room and in Austin's office. But in the bedrooms, we still kept everything on just a lamp. This house was built around the 1950s, so the rooms are smaller than maybe we see nowadays in new construction. The closets aren't huge.
Oh my
But everything's
word.
well built, and for us, it's been totally adequate. We've loved it, and we fit very comfortably.
Let's go to the guest bathroom. We always had family or friends stay in this room because it had the ensuite bathroom if you close the sliding barn door. Kind of an ensuite. In the bathroom here, we have shower, toilet, sink, nice stained glass window. Yeah, it's a bathroom. Shall we?
Back the hallway. This room hasn't quite been moved out of yet. This was our boys' room. So there's still the evidence of boys. It's actually pretty cool. The rooms on this side of the house are my favorite because the windows all face out and the light that comes through the trees is kind of diffused, so it's very soothing, very peaceful.
When we first moved into this property, probably the craziest thing we saw was in this bathroom right here behind me. We were looking at the house before we actually bought it. And we come in here and we're like, oh look, a bathroom, what is that? Oh yeah, that's what you think it is. It's a secret bunker. You wanna see it? Our kids are always really creeped out by this because, well, it's creepy. I don't want to really go in there.
Yeah, that's good. Talk about how it was legitimately used as a bomb shelter.
So this was a bomb shelter. This house was made, like we said, 50s, 60s, when people were worried about, you know, bombs, air raids, I don't know. They have shelves in there. It was totally a little bomb shelter. There's vent pipes for air to come in and out. And we actually started using this for like bulk can storage, you know, kind of like a little prepper thing. And well, we've since moved all our stuff out of the bunker. But yeah, how cool. Our house had a secret bunker, and we never ever showed this on the channel because you can't go showing off your secret bunker. Otherwise it's not a secret bunker. But now we're moving out, so yeah, bunker. This bathroom also, when we moved in, had a red shag carpet. It was outrageous, and the brick that you see all around was like pizza Italiano brick, you know, red, black, dark. So you walked in here and it was like red shag carpeting, red and black brick, secret bunker, and we were like, no, nope. Like Kendra said, our #1 decorating go-to, paint it white. So there it is, it's all white. The floor we tiled. Better than red shag carpeting. Thought of that line myself. Next part of the tour, my room. My room? Let's go to my room. Follow me. Should we show the upstairs?
Attic.
Walk-in attic. Nothing really exciting up there, just an attic. You can walk up there. I don't feel like it, it's hot. But there it is, my room. That's our bedroom. The baby's currently asleep in it. Let's go into my room first. You are all very familiar with this room. This was the Homesteady live streaming room. What you're not familiar with is how this looked, again, when we first moved in. Now this was the one room that we left the wood paneling. For one, it's kind of a nice, good quality paneling. And two, I knew it was gonna be like an office slash, you know, trophy room, man room. So we left the paneling in this room, we didn't paint it. But that fireplace, if you look really closely, you can see, just barely, there's little bits of red paint. Whoever decorated this house loved red because much like the shag carpeting, this entire fireplace was the color red. They painted it with a red lacquer. It was shiny. It was wild. So I spent about a day in here with a grinder with like a wire brush wheel, just slamming away at that rock. And you can still see the red paint has survived in little bits and pieces, but for the most part, I mean, it looks way better now. It's got that nice rustic hunting lodge kind of feel to it. So yeah, this became my room, my office, and the Homesteady live stream space. And when I build the set for the new Homesteady live streaming space, I'm gonna kind of model it after this. I always like the look of this for the live stream. So yeah, anyway, next part of the tour. Bedroom.
The baby is sleeping. We have to wait to do the bedroom. Let's do the basement instead. Since we moved in, the basement has never been this clean, so it's kind of cool to see. It's a really big space once all the stuff is moved out of it. This is the whitewashed ceiling that took Austin so long to do. And we got to enjoy for about 2 months.
I spent a literal day, like 24, 25 hours painting this ceiling, whitewashing it. That is one day of my life I can never get back.
It was totally worth it.
Everything lasted for like 2 days and then we're moving. Let's tear this thing apart again.
Is that a good playroom?
Yes.
You liked it?
Yes, it was good when it lasted 2 days. But yes, too.
So, garage door to the outside. Let's head out there.
The basement leads right out to the driveway. You see where the road is in relation to the house. To the left is our front porch. We had our patio set out here. On nice days we'd come out, have dinner. Austin made these raised beds for us. We kept tomatoes, herbs in it. We did carrots one year that turned out great. Then this is our front door, which you don't see too much in the videos because we never use it. Now let's go look at that back bedroom. This is my favorite bedroom of all of them because it's the corner. So we've got the windows on that side and the windows on that side. Plus, while we're sleeping here, you can hear the stream running across the road. It's a really beautiful spot. And this beautiful Japanese maple. That's our house tour. That's all the rooms. We did a lot of work on it when we first moved in, and we really loved it, this little house.
So, what do you think? Were you right? That's a weird transition, no? Let's try that again. So were you right about the secret bunker? Did you guess if we had one or not? That is probably one of the funnest random facts about this house. The red shag carpeting. Yeah, I can't think of any others. Any other fun facts about the house that we should always remember via video on YouTube? You will see in our future decorating at the new place, there will be no painted trim. There will be probably no wood paneling. Yeah, but I gotta say this house, the character, it's 11 out of 10. Just so much character.
We walked in and in spite of, or maybe because of all of its little quirks, we loved it.
Yeah. It was a funny looking place, but we thought, nah, it's gonna be awesome. And I think it finally got there, now that we're all done with it, so. Anyways.
Time to say goodbye.
Yeah, which we're gonna be doing in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow will be the last video from this homestead. So if you don't wanna miss it, sign up to the email list. Somewhere a link just popped up. Click on it and get on the email list. Every Friday I send out an email to everyone on the list with all of our videos. So even if YouTube doesn't share them, you'll get them in your inbox. We'll see you in tomorrow's video.